So good morning, good morning one and all. So today we are talking about the reinforced structure, that module 1, basics of reinforced earth constructions. So why the reinforced earth construction will be provided? So where the soft soil or the property of the soil is very less, like bearing capacity, shear strength, and so other properties. So improve that properties, we have to provide the reinforced in the soil mass to improve the properties. So already what we have studied earlier. So advantages, disadvantages, applications, and so many parameters we have studied. So in this session we talk about the raw materials and properties of the geosynthetic in details. So almost exclusively the raw materials from which geosynthetics are produced are polymeric. And polymers are materials of very high molecular weight and are found to have multifarious applications in the present society. The major raw material is polymer. To use the manufacture of geosynthetic are generally thermoplastics, which may be amorphous or semi-crystalline. Such materials melt on heating or solidify on cooling. The heating and cooling cycles can be applied several times without affecting the properties. So where we are provided the properties of geosynthetics, endurance properties, in that creep, durability, abrasion, long-term flow characteristics. The creep, so already we have mentioned in the study material, it's a time-dependent increase in accumulation, strain or elongation in a geosynthetic resulting from an applied constant loads. Test for determining the creep behavior of geosynthetic: 200 mm wide specimen would be used. Load applied using weights or mechanical or hydraulic pneumatic systems. Test duration 100 hours. So in detail we are talk about the physical properties, mechanical, hydraulic, degradation properties, and endurance properties. The specific gravity, weight, thickness, stiffness, and density of the product, density of the geosynthetic. So sometimes unit mass. Some more physical properties are important for the geogrids and geonets. Type of the structure, junction type, aperture size, shape, rib dimension. So other properties are there. So material, sometimes the material polypropylene, polyester, nylon, polyethylene, polyvinyl chloride. So there are different specific gravity have, and the mass per unit area, usually given in units of gram per square meter. Thickness, the thickness of geosynthetic is the distance between its uppermost and lower surface, measured normal to the surface at a specified normal compressive stress. Stiffness, it is ability to resist the flexural or bending under its own weight. It can be measured by capacity to form a cantilever beam without exceeding a certain amount of downward bending under its own weight. The stiffness of a geosynthetic indicates the feasibility of providing a suitable working surface for installation. And second property, the mechanical property will be there: tenacity, tensile strength, bursting strength, adaptability, compatibility, flexibility, tearing strength, frictional resistance. So two important properties are compressibility and tensile strength. In compressibility, it is very important to non-woven geotextile because they are often used to convey liquid within the plane of their structure. Compressibility can be studied by applying compressive stress by placing the geosynthetic between two plates, and constant stress will be applied. Tensile strength, the determination of tensile strength, the test on a 200 mm wide geosynthetic strip with a gauge of 100 mm, entire width of 200 mm wide geosynthetic specimen is gripped in the jaws of tensile strength testing machine, and it is stretched in one direction at a prescribed constant rate. And in the hydraulic properties, porosity, permeability, transivity, turbidity, and filtration length. So these are the hydraulic properties. And next, degradation, biodegradation, hydraulic degradation, photodegradation, chemical degradation, mechanical, other degradation occurring due to the attack of rodent and termite. And rather than this porosity, permittivity, transitivity, the voids in a geosynthetic are called the pores. The measurement of size of pores and the study of their distribution is known as porometric. And in the last one, endurance properties, elongation, abrasion resistance, and clogging length and the flow, etc. Thank you.